Game.
Yes. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Hello, guys. Andy from the Television Podcast with Sofia talking about Mistover.
That's right.
Which is a tactical JRPG, dungeon crawling, roguelike game with grid-based systems as well.
And combat.
It is a mouthful, and it is a tough as nails game. But I did pretty well, I think. I survived.
You did. You survived.
I survived.
Yep.
So it's coming to Steam and Switch.
Yes.
So tell everyone what it's all about.
So you kind of gave the genres,
the genres.
The genres,
plural.
yeah. It is a love child of a lot of different types of games. So what's really great about Mistover is that not only do you get like that awesome strategic side of gaming, because every single move counts. You saw that.
Yeah.
You have food and you have light, because you are humanity's last chance of survival. This pillar of despair, this mist has fallen down on humanity, and basically you are, it's bad, and you're trying to figure out, what are you gonna do? So you're part of the Expedition Corps. You're a group of mercenaries that have been hired in the Kingdom of Arda to help figure out what is happening. Like, why is everyone getting poisoned? Why do bad things happen in the mist? Where are these monsters coming from?
It's like life today.
I know, right? Where are they coming? Where are these trolls coming
Where
from?
do they come from?
So, the mist. So you move around the map with your Expedition Corps. Each mercenary has not only special abilities that you can move around on the map, but you also have different abilities within the map. You have different combos, like in combinations you can do with the players on the map. You also have 3 other characters that you didn't get to play, which kind of gives a little bit more life to that JRPG.
It's so much deeper than when I played.
So much deeper.
It's way deeper.
The depth is intense. So you've got the Ronin, which is another really great character, the Onmyoji, and then you have the Grim Reaper. So all of these characters actually have like really cute backstories, which I'm a huge fan of. Like, for example, the Paladin. So she's actually like a really strong Paladin, part of the First Order, which is kind of the not militia, but like the group that's working through at the Arda Kingdom. And she actually was cursed by a demon and was turned into a little girl, even though she was a strong woman. So basically now she's trying to figure out how to get rid of this curse, and in the meantime get paid and figure out what's going on.
And be taken seriously too.
Exactly.
Right.
And if you do say anything about her size, you're gonna get a shield bash in the face. She's sassy.
I'm that guy.
Don't do it. Yeah. You don't want it. Have all your teeth. Trust me. But yeah, so that's another really great part about the game, is that basically it's done week by week. Each week you're trying to survive, you're learning more about the mist, you're leveling up your characters, but it is a roguelike, so you have a chance of dying, and permadeath is so real, and I get so emotionally attached to the characters that it's really rough.
Right. And the combat seems really deep as well, because for most turn-based games, you can mash A, move along, and that's it, like a 2-minute exchange.
Yep.
I was in one battle for like a good 5-6 minutes. There's such a wealth of options. So tell us about the combat system. Yeah,
so the combat system is a 3x3 grid. So your allies are all together on one side of the map, and your enemies are on the other side of the map. On the bottom, you can see whose turn it is. If you initiate battle like you did, you get to start, and you get a bunch of buffs. But not only that, you also get the first few attacks, which is always solid.
Yeah.
Because there's a high chance that you might miss, get a jinx, which is like the bleeding or any of those other debuffs. And yeah, starting with buffs are great. You get more speed, more agility, all that good stuff. So the way that you have the character's space is also super important, because let's say you have your Paladin and your Wolfman, both of them have really strong attacks together. So in each turn, you can either move, block, or attack, and so you have to be strategic to know, all right, who's next? Am I going to make my next move stronger by moving a character but not doing anything offensively? Or am I going to buff? Am I going to stun so that I can do more buffs this turn? So there's so many decisions you have to make.
Very tactical game, and I feel like once I get my hands on the thing for the first time, like with full release, it's like game over. I'm going in hard obsession.
Yep.
It's a very deep game.
Yes.
And I'm seeing a really huge line here for your game.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing huge reception, like great feedback from the fans out here at PAX.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There have been people who have loved, like, smile and laugh after they die. They're like, that was like, wow. And people who have made it have either usually been really lucky with the way the map has been spaced. I've seen people who have not only moved like a few steps because it is a randomly generated dungeon, you like move a few steps, you're like, oh, there's the exit. Okay. And the rest of the time they can just walk around and be like, oh, I guess I'll try a fight.
Right.
I guess I'll open a few chests.
Yeah.
And then I can just get out.
Yeah.
But sometimes you are like low on health, low on food, low on life. You've got nowhere to go. You're like, am I even gonna make it out alive? And like, it's the fact that you can have either situation happen every time you enter the mist is just like such a rush.
It's a good metaphor for my entire life.
Right?
Low on everything. Food, money, light, resources. But we survive, we struggle. That's the good thing about it.
That's right.
Sophia, thank you so
real.
much. It is very real. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's Mistover. Check it out on
Mistover.
Switch and Steam this year.
This summer.
This summer.
This summer.